Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to our special story time. Inshallah, in this time we're going to be talking about a story from this book which teaches us different morals. It's called Precious Parables, and today's story is going to focus on justice. So let's read the story and find out what's going to happen. The name of the story is A Jar of Gold. In olden times, or a long time ago, there were two friends named Hussein and Hassan. They lived in a small village. Hussein and Hassan loved each other very much. The two friends were so close that they would use the same toothpick. They played and wandered together. As the years passed, the two friends grew up, found wives and got married. A few years later, they had children. Hassan gave his daughter the name of Banu. Hussein gave his son the name of Bahadur. The two friends' homes were each very peaceful. One day, the two friends who loved each other like brothers met on the road. Hussein seemed to have a problem. Hassan asked, "What's the matter? Do you have a problem?" Hussein said, "Yes. You know the field to the south of our village, don't you? It's the field that I want to sell, but I can't find a buyer." Hassan replied, "Do not worry, my friend. Allah helps those who are patient. You will find a buyer and sell it, inshallah." After parting, Hassan thought of ways to help his friend. That evening, he told his wife about the matter. "My dear wife, Hussein has a problem. He wants to sell his field because he needs the money. However, he cannot find a buyer. If we offer to give him charity, he will not accept. Should we buy the field?" Hassan's wife said, "Tomorrow go and tell him that we'll buy the field. Let's not leave your friend in trouble." Hassan was delighted that his wife was so supportive. In the morning, he immediately went to Hussein and said, "My dear brother, we will buy your field." Hussein was delighted with his friend's desire to help. He sold the field to his friend, then met his needs with the money. A long time passed. The time to plant the crops came. Hassan plowed the field with his ox. When he was almost finished, the ox became stuck. It was pulling and pulling, but it could not move one more step. "Subhanallah," exclaimed Hassan. "What has this animal stumbled upon that has it stuck?" Hassan went to the place where the plow was stuck. He was shocked. There was a jar full of gold sticking out of the soil. Hassan excitedly ran to Hussein with the jar in his arms. "My dear friend, you are rich. I found a jar of gold in the field you sold me," Hassan shouted. "I'm delighted that you found gold in the field," replied Hussein. "But I sold the field to you. That gold is not mine. It is yours." "How can that be, my friend?" responded Hassan. "I only paid you for the field, not the gold. That treasure is yours, not mine." The two began to argue and argue. Finally, they went to court and they told the judge their dilemma. The judge was surprised when he listened to them. He had never heard such a case. See, they care about each other so much, and they care about justice. They don't want to do something that is haram or take money that they shouldn't take. After thinking, he asked both of them if they had children who were not married. This time, Hassan and Hussein were surprised. What did their children have to do with this problem? Hussein said, "I have a son." Hassan said, "I have a daughter." After these answers, the judge continued his words. "Go and talk to your children. If they wish, have them be married and give them this gold as a wedding gift." Both of the men were happy with the judge's decision. The children decided to get married to each other. Soon a wedding was held. Thus the two friends compromised and became blood relatives. Now, it's not easy to do what they did. I think maybe a lot of people, if they found a jar of gold, they would just keep it for themselves. But they cared more about having justice and cared more about following what Allah wanted them to follow. And in the end, everyone became happy. So this is something important that we all remember.